So you may be thinking to yourselves, oh my god, Stu, you leave content creation and you come back when you're 18 just to be playing Minecraft? I know the irony. Trust me, I do. Also, ignore the skin. We're not going to talk about it. Anyways, we're starting a hardcore series today. So, yeah. So, I'm sorry, I'm doing this video like completely voiced over today. But anyways, I'm back. And this was my spawn, and I kid you not, I promptly get to killing every animal within sight. Then I go to chopping down a tree because, you know, you need to do that. And then I craft a little bit of like things that you need to craft in order to play the game. Because, you know, that's important. And then I go back to killing every animal within sight. And then, oh yeah, time lapse. It's like a speed run, but it was actually going so insanely slow. And then I actually go to doing other things that are also, you know, important for playing the game, which is mining, like a lot, a lot of mining. It's a lot. Then after a very, very, very long time mining, I go on a little adventure so I can actually like talk a little bit now. Also, sorry if my voice is like significantly changed. I waited like 2 weeks to continue the voiceover for this video. Also, look at me doing more things that, you know, you should do when playing Minecraft, like getting myself armor and more weapons because I know how to play the game. Like, hello. Guys, I'm gonna beat the game. I'm going to. Trust, trust. I don't know what else to say. I'm running out of things to say. And before you know it, I'm back off adventuring cuz I need to find a place to build my house. And no offense, but I hate savanna biomes. And I go back to more mining because I all I know how to do is resource gather at this point. So I'm back in the caves. Oh yeah. Also, I found lava. Like this was so like okay, this might just be me not knowing like anything about video games and it being like painfully apparent, but I feel like getting lava when you're like not even a whole hour in is got to be somewhat impressive. Also, look, I was on the water and now I'm in the jungle and collecting more resources because again, I know nothing other than resource gathering at this point. That's all I can do. At this point, I was like amazed by the fact that the forest was on fire, because I knew that that meant there had to be like lava or a ruined portal, which I did kind of see. And the reason why I wasn't like recording voiceover while playing is because like I think every time I was recording, I was on the phone with someone. And I think I was literally like screaming about how excited I was that I found a ruined portal. I was like, wait, this is like gotta be like the most impressive thing ever. Like, hello? I need to stop saying like, I need to widen my vocabulary. But no, I found a ruined portal and I was like so unbelievably proud of myself. as you can see by the fact that I'm doing like everything around it. And then I found watermelon, which did I take any? I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. Um I hate raining in Minecraft, so I was like trying so hard to get away. Um I was also desperately looking for parrots. Like when I went into the jungle, I had one thing on my mind, and that was getting a pet parrot. I wanted multiple though, so that way I could like breed them. So that's why I've had like seeds out in my hand every time I've been walking around. And then I see him. I see him, and when I tell you, I think I named him like Randall or something stupid. I was so happy though. I I was so happy that I had Randall on my side. It was like Randall or Randy. But I know that for sure. But he's so amazing, and I loved him. I don't I don't know if he dies. I recorded this a long time ago. But no, and I like still wanted more parrots. So when I found all of these guys, I started freaking out. This one I named, I think, Bartholomew, cuz I'm so good at naming things. And then this one, I think I named like Gertrude or something stupid. I was going crazy with the names, okay? I was going crazy with my naming of my parrots, and I was so happy that I had 3 parrots. Um, Also, this was well before the new update was announced. This was recorded, so I was like so set on the fact that I needed to find name tags. I was like, okay, I gotta go caving at some point, and I need to find name tags. Look at me, I'm back in a savanna biome. And then this is when I see like the plains, and I'm like, oh, this is where I'm building my house. Like that's when I finally got excited because I was out of all like these biomes that I just absolutely hate. Which like no offense to savanna or jungle biomes, but I physically I cannot live in them. I don't They don't fit the vibe that I'm ever going for. Why did I go in that cave? I genuinely don't know. But no, I was so ecstatic. Why am I going in caves? I'm sorry. I'm watching this for like the first time with you guys. It feels like because I played this like a month ago, almost two. I was playing this because yeah, I wasn't even back to school from winter break yet. Now it's March, so this was almost 2 months ago. Oh no. Anyways, but no. So this is when I realized like, oh, this is. I'm yawning. It's not even that late at night. This is when I realized though that this is where I want to live. And look at my parrots. I loved them so much. I don't know why I pushed them into the water. That was mean of me. Oh, I threw the boat in the water. Well, I didn't throw the boat in the water, but it broke in the water and I needed it. Okay, sorry if you can hear me sniffling. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Sorry if you can hear me sniffling. I'm still like getting over a cold. Um, but no, anyways, look at how beautiful this area is. Like when I tell you I was ecstatic, I mean I was ecstatic. I was like, this was worth the wait. This also really wasn't that far from spawn. I did a whole lot of nothing in my travels. Um, because I think I just decided to go the opposite way from which I started, and I found this like almost instantly. So yeah, that was nice. But no, anyways, this area, like, it was just amazing. I was so happy. And then I decide to set up my little, like, base camp area a little bit. Where am I going? Right here. I don't know why I set my respawn point. This is hardcore. Um, but no, anyways, my little setup being built. I had 2 crafting tables, and I think I placed them both down because I was stupid. Um, yeah. I don't know why I did it like that either. Okay, we're not gonna think about it though. We're not questioning old Stu. But then I got into terraforming, which is just so much fun to watch. And this is me like showing off my base after terraforming a lot of land. I think I spent like longer than I want to admit terraforming. It was like pretty close to an hour. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. I probably should have looked ahead. Oh, this is me showing like the chest again. A lot of dirt. I did a lot of terraforming. Oh, I wanted to make like little ponds because I thought that'd be cute. So here's time lapse of me getting water and filling in these like gaps to make ponds because I really wanted ponds. Then I had ventured out a little from my like home essentially at that point because I found cherry blossoms and then got just a bunch of cherry blossom wood. Now, this is the first time that after sleep things get interesting cuz yeah, there's instantly I'm being attacked, which had never happened before. Like I'm down to half a heart and I'm freaking out. Like this is me understanding I could die until I see that achievement. Again, I literally hadn't killed anything. Like once I saw that achievement, I felt just so proud of myself. And then I had to plant some like saplings because I did want wood in the future. um, you know, things that are important. Uh Sorry, I was yawning again. Again. Anyways, this is my like showing off my base again because I was very proud of myself. I also lit it up so that way I would never have to fight things like that ever again. Also, this is me noticing that there's pillagers in the background, and I, of course, decide I'm not going to be completely stupid, so I get in all my armor. Um, and then I do decide to be a little stupid, and I decide that at the beginning of the game, I'm strong enough to kill a pillager, which you can see me immediately chicken out, but then I'm being ambushed. But anyways, I go back to terraforming after I escape because terraforming helps, I guess. I don't know. Helps calm me down. Then, after much time spent terraforming, I go on an adventure and find another ruined portal, which, like, my luck with this world is, like, insane. Like, I got so unbelievably lucky so many times. Like, I was actually so happy every time I found something like this. And that's partly just because that was a lot less work that I'd have to do later. Oh my god, I'm yawning again. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I got like 12 hours of sleep last night. Um, but anyways, then I finally start to build my house, which I'm not 100% sure what I was going for, and I still don't really like what I was doing. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do another style house like this. It wasn't really enjoyable for me personally. Also, this is me realizing that it's not a good build that I've chosen to do, especially on the area that I chose to do it, because I did want my house to be like on top of this area. But look, I had to do so much more terraforming again just to make it look the way I wanted it to. Like it wasn't worth it. I shouldn't have done it like that. I still have regrets. I'm not proud of the design choice I had. Was not good. Should not have done it. 0 out of 10 would not recommend to a friend. But now I know for the future that was stupid and I'm never gonna do it again. Anyways, look at the lovely build I have going. I love terraforming. No, I don't. I hate it. It's like my least favorite part of this game. Anyways, I wasn't gonna make you guys watch the rest of that terraforming, which I really didn't even do that good of a job on. Like it was so rushed. But anyways, I'm finally back to building my house. And then this is again, kind of, I did another thing where I was like, wait, that doesn't work with how I'm building. Um, which you'll see later why that doesn't work and the fact that I was being really stupid. Um, but yeah, anyways, so this is. I'm yawning again. I'm so sorry that I keep saying that, but really, like, what? Why? Why? Um, but no, then this, I think I was proud of, but also not. Anyways, much better kind of base for the build, which I'm finally going to start to build up. Okay. Okay, so after a very long time of building, I then go mining and I find diamonds, which was like amazing because I was not really proud of the state the build was in. That is not my full building capacity. I decided to build something that just wasn't gonna look good for some reason. But no, so then I was having a great time mining. And I did that so that way I'd remember the chords now. So that way I could like put them on a notes thing. Which I didn't do. But it'll be fine. I can look back later. But anyways, mining montage. Oh yeah. Okay, so back at the house, I decided I really hated that staircase because, it just wasn't good. And it wasn't going to stay there anyways, so then I decided to change it to this, which I was also going to change later, but decided it was okay enough for in the moment. Anyways, I was like absolutely ecstatic after I finished the roof. Like I felt so good. So I go in the house to like do the floor and stuff, and then I met with a creeper and forget how to exit out of a house. So that that was the end of that. Um yeah, that was the end.